Today we are going to cover the ways you and I can work together to improve your fertility and help you get pregnant. I get asked a lot of what the options are, what that looks like, and they have changed over the years. Now we've got two really great offers, so we're going to talk about what they are, who they're for, and what you get. Let's dive right in. Welcome to the Fruitful Fertility Co podcast, your holistic, faith-filled, no-fluff guide to getting pregnant naturally. I'm your host and TTC BFF, Tori Black, here to pull you out of your weariness and cheer you into God's calling to be a mother, all while giving you the simple, bite-sized steps to improve your fertility. Let's trade stress and overwhelm for hope, because girl, you look fertile to me. To do an updated episode on the ways we can work together because they have evolved and changed over the years. So my personality trait and even what I do in the fertility world is just to simplify. I like to take what's working, refine it, simplify it in a way that works better for you, works better for me, gets everyone better results. And so we have come to two new programs, two new steps that you can take. And again, I'm going to tell you what they are and, which one is best for who, so you can make a decision. If you are someone who's been sitting on the fence, you know you're ready to take action. Maybe you've been listening to the podcast for a while and you're like, I would really like to work with Tori. What does that look like? We're going to go through all of that. But really, I want you to truly know that there are other options out there besides IVF. Because if you listen to this podcast, I'm willing to bet that you've been told you have unexplained infertility, you were given no good answers from your doctor, and deep down you feel like something's off. You're like, there has to be something they're missing or something else. You just feel it in your heart and in your gut, and maybe that's even because the doctor suggested IVF and that just doesn't sit right with you. One, because you do know that there's something else, or maybe it doesn't sit right with you spiritually, or maybe it doesn't sit right with you financially. And you've been listening to this podcast and you're ready to take action. So I'm going to tell you about the ways we can work together and which one might be right for you. So to jump right in, step one is Rise and Source. These are the two supplements I recommend for everybody. And I know before your eyes glaze over, because I know you have tried a lot of fertility supplements, I promise you this is different. I'm going to link some episodes below in the show notes about these products, what they are, why I love them, why I'm seeing them work and have a better success rate than IVF for my clients personally, and why I think you should start here. But I want you to know that that is the first step we can take together. So Rise and Source is this drink. It's two products you mix together that makes a drink, and it helps calm the nervous system and add minerals back in. And it also has healing frequencies added. It's just a really, really neat. And again, I'm not going to go into all the details of what these products are because I have in previous episodes and you can listen to those. But I'm willing to bet that if you follow me on Instagram or you listen to the podcast, you've heard me talk about them before. But here's what's changed. Back in the day, I used to have a course that had a bunch of different names. And for business reasons, it's changed names. It was a Boost Your Fertility Blueprint when it first came out. Then we changed it to the Conception Connection. And then we changed it to the Ovulation and Conception something. I don't even know. Plan. I don't know. That's how many times it's changed names. But what I saw happening is that people were trying to decide if they should do the course or if they should take the products. And I wanted you to have both. So I kind of just took that wall barrier out and just said, you know what? I get an affiliate payout from Rise and Source. So I'm going to let that pay your entry fee into the course. So now they go together. When you get your Rise and Source and you set it up on subscription, one, that makes it a little bit cheaper, but two, it pays your way into the Conception Connection, which is my private membership. So this gets you access to a private Facebook group where me and my team have devotions. We do live trainings. You get feedback from me personally. So instead of asking questions in generic Facebook groups where everybody and their mom has an opinion and you're more overwhelmed than you were before you even ask the question, you get professional feedback, answers from me. So you'll post your questions in the group. I will give you feedback or suggest a podcast episode to listen to for more information, but you can get professional feedback. We also have community here. So again, we have devotions and we pray together, but you're also going to get access to that course, the Conception Connection, and it's going to drop you a lesson week by week of things you can optimize. So instead of overhauling your life, you're going to have products that make you feel better and help improve your fertility. You're going to have a plan to follow, little bit by little bit, checklists, meal plans, all these things that can help you along the way, and a community of women doing it with you. And again, you get free access to that community as long as you're taking your Rise and Source. And again, the reason for this is to cut through any additional like money barriers, like your Rise and Source pays your way in, and also to keep you consistent, because what I'm seeing is with my clients who are taking this product, 29% are getting pregnant across the board. That is the same as IVF. And honestly, it's probably a little bit higher than that. For my clients, the success rate is a little bit higher than that. So instead of paying $20,000 for IVF, you can take these products and have the same statistically success rate. Now, of that 29%, 40% were pregnant in 3 months, and 57%, meaning more than half, were pregnant in 5 months or less. Those numbers are legit crazy. I am just dumbfounded all the time when I look at those, and just love seeing that as like my own research and my own clients. This isn't information that the company gave me, even though it's great that they have all their own testimonials and results. I just feel very, confident in having you try these products when I have seen firsthand with my own eyes what they can do. So again, it's a little bit of, it's for the person who needs somewhere to start. You're overwhelmed. You've already tried all the supplements. You were told IVF was your only option. That wasn't in your budget or didn't sit right with your soul. Maybe you're someone who's been trying less than a year and you've been told to just keep trying for a year and you hate that. You're like, I don't want to keep being disappointed month after month and not know what to do. This is a perfect option for you. It's perfect for the person who has tried a lot of stuff. Maybe you've done testing. Maybe you've done acupuncture. Maybe you've done IVF. All the things. And you just need something simple to do. I call Rise and Source my easy button, because it's just a drink a day. You don't have to overhaul your life. You don't have to do an anti-inflammatory diet and exercise 27 times a day. You just drink this drink. You feel better. You see it regulate your cycle. That's what it did for me. I went from having short 24-day cycles with spotting to no spotting and 28-day cycles. Even now, this is like, I've been taking this product probably for 2 years now, maybe a little less than 2 years. And my period continues to sneak up on me because I don't have the PMS symptoms anymore. My boobs don't hurt. I don't have any spotting. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my period is coming. So I've seen it regulate cycles. I've seen it give people more energy. I've seen people get pregnant, obviously. So that I want you to get these products in your hand and get started. So really it's for anybody and everybody. But it's definitely for those who just need somewhere easy to start. Okay. So again, what you get, just to recap, you get your products, then you'll be added into my system, which gets you access to the private community and gets you access to my course. So you get products, a plan, accountability, and community, which I think is a beautiful, beautiful combination. Now, step 2, offer number 2 is called the Fruitful Fertility Method. And this is a coaching package, and it is only available by application. So if you listen and you're like, yes, I want to do that, the link to apply is in the show notes. And the reason we do application only is to make sure that we are a really good fit for each other. I want to make sure that I'm the right fit for you and that you are the right fit for this type of program. But what it is a 4-month coaching program that also includes testing. I do something called HTMA testing, which is hair tissue mineral analysis. So I'm going to look at the mineral patterns in your hair, which tell me a lot about what's going on in your body. It'll tell me what your blood sugars are doing, how your gut and digestion is doing, how your nervous system is doing, and how we can very specifically tweak minerals to improve your fertility. It's really, really cool. We make small changes and see a big impact, and I love it. It's also that accountability and that one-on-one access to me. So it's just a more hands-on, it's a bigger commitment. And so who this is for is maybe the woman who's been trying for years and years, and you are tired of kind of dipping your toe in all the things, and you want a very personalized plan. You're not trying to DIY it. You don't want to follow, maybe you don't want to follow a course. You want to get on a call with me, look me in my eyes, tell me about your story, and get personalized feedback. And then I will make you a very personalized protocol and plan based on your test. So we get to know each other, we look at some testing, and you're with me for 4 months to carry that out. And I love 4 months because it makes you commit. It's also the perfect time to get to know each other, get your test results in, get a plan, and get really confident in them. And it's also the average time to pregnancy for the majority, for my clients that become pregnant, that's the average time to pregnancy is 4 months. So it's very intentional. It's a very intentionally built program based on years of doing this. So what you get there, when you apply, we'll kind of tell you all the details of the program and go over that in a clarity call, a free clarity call. But essentially what you're going to get is 4 months of coaching with me. That's going to include 2 HTMA tests, one for you and one for your husband, because in the past I would offer HTMAs, but it was only women coming to me because it's you guys that are listening to the podcast, right? Like you're the one doing the research, listening to the podcast. But I really wanted to test the husband too, because it takes 2 to tango, it takes 2 to make a baby. So I wanted to test the wife and I did want to test the husband. So I included that in the package. You're going to go ahead and get a month's supply of Rise and Source because I want you to try it. I know you're going to love it and to go ahead and get you started. So I'm going to include that in your package. You're going to get a one-on-one call with me for an hour. We're going to sit and go through all your intake paperwork and labs and review it together. And we're also going to do monthly group coaching calls. So everyone in my program is in a group because, again, I believe that fellowship and community is so important. So once a month we get on a call together. I do a small lesson and then it's open to questions of anything. So this might be something about your protocol or symptoms you're experiencing or why your period's being weird or, what you need to be praying about. It's all the things. And it's a really tight-knit community. This is not a call where there's 100 people on it. It's a very tight-knit community, again, because it's application only. So it's just a very special time together for us to work together, pray together, and make sure that you feel confident in your protocol and your personalized plan. You also get Telegram access to me, which is an app where we can text and voice memo each other, which I think is the really unique differentiator in my program and a lot of others, because this is not where you come in for one appointment and then I don't see you again and you can't get a hold of me on the phone and you can't get any feedback unless you come and pay for another $200 appointment. This is, you have access to me Monday through Friday, 8 to 3. You text me, I text you back. You voice memo me, I voice memo you back. We are in it together. And I think that makes a huge difference because you're not carrying the emotional weight by yourself. I'm walking through this with you. And I also have a community coach for extra support. We have a devotions coach. Like, it really is just such a beautiful program, such a beautiful program. So if that is something you're looking for, you're wanting that one-on-one attention, that personalized, that testing, that I know something's off and I want answers and I want someone to do this with me, the Fruitful Fertility Method is for you. So fill out that link in the show notes and apply and we will get back with you right away. Now, either one of these options is a fantastic option in my opinion. It's really about where you are in your journey and the type of support you're looking for. So click the link below, get information on both of those. And if you have questions, reach out to me on Instagram, shoot me a DM, and we will walk through it together. I truly, truly, in my heart of hearts, believe that you can get pregnant naturally, and it would be an honor to work with you. I love you, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If this episode touched your heart or taught you something, I'd be honored if you share it with a friend who could use the information too. And if you want to be the real MVP, then would you also take 30 seconds to tap those 5 stars at the bottom and leave a written review telling me what you're loving? It lights me up to know this podcast is really helping you. Don't forget, you're super cute and super fertile, so meet me back here next week and let's keep chatting and learning together.